Hi, hello everyone. Hi to all my warriors and legends out there. कैसे हैं सब लोग? How are you all doing? I know that you must be so happy है ना because it's Friday night, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, weekend है तो थोड़ा मज़ा भी आ जाएगा. So yes, this is Ameer, your physics educator at Unacademy, and what you all have to do, like you do all the time and every day, yes, give me an amazing thumbs up if you all can see me and hear me. Jaldi se jaldi. Hi Pal, hi Myara, Paritosh, Tanisha. We all are fine. Good to know that. Everyone, I hope you all are doing good, isn't it? About me, yes, I'm also doing so good and so fine. Actually, I'm super happy because tomorrow I'm taking all my family to Uti, so I'm just going for a trip actually. So I'm also a bit excited. That's what I can say. Yes, today's session, I think you all might be knowing, and one of the amazing topic you all must be waiting for. Because you know that you all are going to write the first term of the exam of a CBSE board, and you should be knowing how to prepare yourself for this new exam pattern. Because you were writing till now all the subjective exam. In this particular exam onwards, you will be writing MCQ, which means multiple choice questions and assertion recent type questions. So we'll be saying how to make yourself prepared for this exam. This is the entire topic of discussion going to be. Bright future, I'm doing so good. Yes, I'm going to start the class right now so soon. I know that some of you might be seeing me for the very first time. A brief introduction about myself is, yes, I'm in the field of teaching for more than 3.5 years. I'm a BTech graduate from NIT Calicut, and I have mentored and taught many students, and they are doing so good in their life. And this is a schedule for this particular month of my classes. At 8 o'clock, we'll be having verb or energy, and every day at 10 p.m., we'll be having the 12 standard classes. Right now, alternating current is going on. And you know that amazing educators are there in the YouTube Unacademy Class 11th and 12th channel, right? Don't you want to get the updates of all the classes happening here? What do you all have to do? Click on the link, join and be a part of Telegram channel, okay? And I think this is the right time to be a part of Unacademy family and learn with us, because only some months are only left for your final exam. Right now, if you can take that amazing decision, that will be very better for you. So if you're coming to Unacademy platform for making a subscription, if you want 10% of discount, don't forget this code, which is AMB10. Okay, yes. Then Bugs Bounty, I used to tell in all my classes, it's an amazing way for getting and grabbing as many prizes as possible. What you all have to do, go to the description box, there you'll find a form, fill the form if you're finding any inappropriate content. Okay. And regarding Unacademy, okay, subscription, right? I'll just give you a brief introduction about what is Unacademy subscription features, right? It's very simple. The reason why we all teachers tell you that, okay, to be a part of Unacademy subscription platform, though everything is available on free in YouTube is, right? Because in Unacademy platform, we all the educators will be teaching you with a proper schedule, targeting JEE exam, NEET exam and the board exam, which means everything is going to be in super order and you can keep track of everything. Okay, whatever you are learning, all the topics that you have learned, which means the learning is going to be much simpler there, okay, and much more efficient, let's say. And you know that top educators of the country are already there in the Unacademy platform. So it'll be a great, amazing opportunity for you, not only just to learn with them, you can interact with them, talk with them, you can actually make a very good bonding with all these amazing teachers, right? Study materials will be given to you so that you don't have to roam around looking for books and questions from where to learn. Practice test and live test series will make you super and duper confident, right? And will bring the best out of you. For this plus subscription, if you're going for getting all these amazing features which I have described, for 12-month subscription, it will cost you 1,250 per month. And for 24-month subscription, it will cost you 1,042 per month. Okay, don't you want 10% of discount from all these prices? What you all have to do, you just have to use the code AMB10, don't forget. Then regarding the iconic subscription, okay, those students who love to have extra features while learning with Unacademy, the iconic subscription is the best, because you will be given a personal mentor, someone to help you with all your academic activities. Let's say preparing the schedule, how to study, what to study, when to study, for everything that person will be there. Then live doubt solving classes will be there, which means we teachers will be coming live, okay, and will be solving all your doubt. Wow, that's an amazing feature, Anna. Weekly report will help you find out your performance every week, will help you also find out your weak topics. Okay, because understanding weak topic, improving that weak topic can only improve your performances and marks. So for this iconic subscription for 12 months, okay, you only have to pay 2,333 per month. And if you're going for 24-month subscription, per month you only have to pay 2,000. Wow, isn't it amazing? What are you all waiting for? Jaldi se jaldi be a part of Unacademy subscription. Jaldi. I am expecting every one of you to join so soon, right? And the code which you have to use for extra 10% of discount is AMB10. Okay, bus. Shall we start? Physics formula sheet for class 11. I'll prepare it one soon, okay, and I'll be taking a lecture soon. Now tell me, are you all ready to listen, or are you all ready to grab full marks, which means 35 out of 35 for the term 1 examination going for the board exam? Are you all ready, or do you all want to score the full marks for the upcoming term 1 examinations? Yes, Miara. Ayushi, yes. Pal, yes. So shall we discuss about the amazing strategy to make that happen? Okay, not just only the methods. I'm not going to tell you, okay, study throughout, study 24 hours. This is not what I'm going to tell you, right? I'm going to tell you how it has helped me, how I became, okay, one of the NIT graduates, how I made my path, okay, into one of the NITs, one of the very good engineering institution, right? Don't you all want to know? I think you all are ready for that. Yes. Okay, very good. Sir, if I do PYQ module plus class notes, can I get 170 plus in physics? Obviously, I'm going to tell you everything. Okay. After this lecture, you can ask me all the doubts. I'll be there with you. Okay. So just give me 15 minutes. Yes, it is best for JE and board. I'll tell you. HC Verma you can mainly use for JE. For board, I don't think HC Verma is that much required. Okay. So yes, the first thing, okay, that you should be having is to make a mindset for studying. So to have a mindset for studying, what you should be having? Yes, you should be thinking about all the amazing things that you are going to achieve once you start studying for this 11th and 12th standard. Okay, once you get a very good mark for 11th and 12th standard, once you get a very good seat into one of the prestigious colleges in India or abroad, right? You have to start thinking. Okay, because once you get into one of the prestigious colleges after your 12th standard, right, you are going to have a beautiful life in the college and after the college, because you have to know that if you only are in a very good college, there will be good placement, which means you will be getting into a very good company. Okay, which means your life, future, everything is going to be super set. It is going to be super smooth. You can have an amazing, beautiful life, whatever you want it to be. Right? Okay, I know that you also wanted to have a bit of freedom, independency, right? Okay, after you complete your college, right? Don't you all want? Huh? I know that many of you are thinking about having a flat or a house by yourself, getting a car for yourself, right? Okay, don't you all want to make this a dream come true? Okay, don't you all want to have a very good, amazing college life? Okay, this can only happen once you are a part of a very good college, because let me tell you about my college experience. It was super awesome. Because for the cultural fest, so many amazing singers, let's say Farhan Akhtar, okay, Sonu Nigam, such kind of amazing people came to the cultural fest, which means the college life was so beautiful, because the college which I learned was one of the good colleges. I'm not telling one of the best college, one of the good colleges which I have learned. So don't you also want to have this kind of amazing life in your life, isn't it? For all these things, what do you have to do? You just have to sacrifice. You have to give a bit of hard work for these next 2 years. Can you all do that? Okay, and you can think in this way also, because how proud your parents is going to be once you start learning with a very good college, let's say an IIT or MBBS or medical colleges. Isn't it going to be amazing? जल्दी बोल दे हाँ सर, बिल्कुल बोल दे हाँ सर, पक्का. They are going to be super happy. They are going to be super proud, because I have seen my mom telling to all my neighbors or relatives, right, how proud she is. Right, I have seen her smiling face when she is describing about what I'm doing in my life. So that itself made me happy. So you have to think, okay, do you want to waste this next 2 years sitting in front of TV, let's say, playing with mobile phone, playing PUBG? I'm not telling to avoid all these things, but there should be a balance. Okay, I know that you all are in your houses from a very long time, isn't it? Okay, you might be bored. But killing boredom is not just by watching TV and just like this person. Can you see that person sitting on a sofa? It is not like that. Okay. So first thing is, now you got a clear-cut idea, right? How amazing your life is going to be once you start learning, once you get a good marks. So the next first thing that you have to do is you have to stop being lazy. Okay. So being inside the home, I know that it might be a bit boring nowadays because of this corona situations, isn't it? Right? So try to avoid or try to have a balance between your personal life and this study life. I'm not telling don't watch TV all the time. Okay, don't watch or don't play with mobiles. You can have, but give it only some amount of time. Right now, this is the time for studies. Okay, so can you all do this? Can you all do this? मेरा बच्चा लोग बोल दे. Hi Priyanshu. Can you all do this? Can you all stop being lazy? Okay, can you make a proper plan for studying, or can you make a mindset for study from today, from now onwards? How many of you are ready? Jaldi bol de. How many of you are ready for this to happen? Come out of cartoon, that mean come out of laziness. Still you watch cartoons. Okay, very good. I used to watch Tom and Jerry. Nanga Sona Kandipa pose, sir. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so the first thing is done, which means you have to stop being lazy or avoid being lazy. So first thing is done. Okay, next thing. Okay, after this, once you make a mindset, okay, you understood what you have to do, how amazing your life is going to be. Second thing, okay, you got away with your laziness. Done. The third thing is make a schedule. Okay, make a schedule means whatever you are going to learn for this particular day, whatever you're going to learn for this particular week and for this particular month, prepare a complete schedule, right? Today I'm going to learn work power energy chapter. I'm going to do 20 multiple choice question. Okay, I'm going to learn this particular electrochemistry. Okay, write it in a piece of paper and stick it right in front of you, which means in front of your table, so that you can see every day at every time. And make sure that whatever is the schedule you are preparing, okay, make sure that you are sticking to it. You are going to stick to whatever schedule you are going to prepare, which means if you want to complete 100 multiple choice question for today, you have to complete it. Make sure that you are not going to sleep whatever happens, right, without completing that 100 questions. That is an amazing thing that you have to do. You have to stick to whatever the study plans you have made. Let's say you got sick someday, okay, or you had some urgent personal thing to be attended. What do you have to do? Okay, if you have planned for 100 questions for that day, okay, because of some other things that happened in your life, you can do 50 questions for that day. The next 50 questions you have to do it on the very next day. Don't make it as a backlog. Okay, so the next two things which you have to keep in mind is, yes, make a proper and an amazing schedule and stick to whatever schedule you have prepared. टाइम टेबल सेट नहीं बैठा सर, क्यों नहीं? Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you so much. So I hope you all are gonna do till here. How many of you are ready to do till here? Pakka? Are you all ready? Have you all made your mindset to do these much of things, whatever we have discussed? You study till 3 a.m. and woke up at 8 p.m. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's so great. Okay, Pal is ready. Stella is ready with full of love. Okay. Then what do you have to do? Then the next thing which you must be focusing is on your weak points. Whichever may be the subject, whichever may be the topic, right? Obviously, you will be having some strong topics and weak topics. Even if you take the physics, okay? Let's say motion in 1 dimension and 2 dimension is an easy chapter. But once it comes to laws of motion, let's say it is a bit tough chapter for you. So how you have to divide the time? You have to learn both. Make sure that every marks from that easy topic is being earned by you, which means you are going to grab all the marks from that easy topics if a question is being asked. How will you make sure of it? Use 1/3 of your time for practicing and learning over and over all those easy topics, which means any questions come from that topic, you must be able to do it. First thing, okay. What you should be doing for the next 2/3 of your time? The next 2/3 of your time you should be using for learning the weak points and the weak topics and improving those weak topics, because you have to know that only by improving those weak topics can only help you improve all your marks and your performance. Okay, so the next responsibility is to find out all those weak points, okay, and to improve. Then you must be thinking, sir, what is the best method to understand which are my weak topics? I have no idea which are my weak topics. It feels like all the topics are weak to me. How many of you think that? Okay, I know that many of you think that all the topics are very weak to me. Most of the topics I find it so tough. Many of you might be doing that. Sir, physics is most difficult for me. So spend more time for physics. Okay, if you are finding physics, biology or mathematics easy for you, spend only 1/3 of your time for that, or half of the time for that, and the next half or the next 2/3 of your time for these weak points. Magnetism is so difficult for me. Okay, so all these magnetism, let's say the chapter of electrostatics, how can you improve? These all are very huge topics and big topics, right? How can you improve all these topics? You have to keep a short note of all these topics. Let's say electrostatics, starting from the beginning, starting from the very first topic, write the topic, write down whichever is your whatever is the important point from that particular topic, and write down the equation. So you keep on doing that. Keep a very short notebook along with you all the time so that you can revise it all the time. This is a very amazing thing. What did I say? You have to keep a short notebook. This is very important. Very important matlab itna zyada important hai to have a short notebook. Okay. Now the next point, okay, what I was about to tell was how to understand the weak topics. Understanding weak topics can only be done, right, by writing as many mock tests as possible. Which means keep on writing the mock test as many times as possible. You know that the Unacademy has started with the Emerge program, right? The Emerge exam is happening, right? And you can also be a part of it, which means it is happening as a mock test for the new pattern of CBSE exam, according to the new pattern of CBSE exam. So I want every one of you to be a part of it, okay, and understand how to be prepare yourself for the exam, how to write the exam, and only by writing the mock test will help you understand which are your weak topics. And make sure that after you write all the mock exams, okay, complete whichever answer you haven't got while you were writing the exam time, try to complete that particular question after that exam. Okay, after that exam, make sure that you are completing all the questions from that mock exams. So then you will understand all the weak topics. Then what you have to do? Understand the weak topics and start learning that weak topics. Keep on learning, and after one week, start writing again a mock test. Okay, make this as a habit. Your improvement is, I can guarantee it. I can guarantee is if you all are ready to do all these things. What do you have to do? Okay, you have to make a schedule, stick to the schedule, okay, keep on learning, and then you have to focus on the weak points, try to learn that weak points, then keep on writing the mock test, and let this be a cycle. Let this be a cycle, essay, you will improve. That's my guarantee, I can say. Sir, do we have to do derivations? Okay, so Priyanshu, that's a very good question, right? You all know that according to the new CBSE exam pattern, right, there are no derivations, right? Only this multiple choice question, which means 4 options will be given. You have to pick an answer for that. But the thing is, many of you might be having this thought that derivations are not needed nowadays, or it is not required. You have to know that the derivations are not being taught to you, or you are not learning derivation not to just write it for the subjective exam. The derivations are learned for understanding that particular concept or understanding that particular topic. Only by understanding that topic, right, you can be answering some application level questions. Because you know that in physics, no one is going to ask you what is momentum, because you all know the momentum formula is equal to mass into velocity, right? They will be asking you, okay, some other things, which means the application level question is only going to be asked, which means most of the time the questions will be combining 2 or 3 chapters. Let's say the laws of motion and work per energy is being combined, and then they will be asking a question. which means you should be knowing the concept. And for knowing the concept, yes, you must do the derivations. How can you improve in physics? Right now I have told you. What did I tell you? Schedule. Stick to the schedule. Okay. And write mock test. Understand your weak topics. Learn the weak topics. Again write weak topic mock test. Understand the weak topics. Improve that. Let this be a cycle. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Okay. Before the exam, I can guarantee your improvement. If you are not improving, you can come to me. Obviously, I'll take the responsibility. Paka. This is my word. I'm telling it in an open public YouTube channel, right? How to do physics numerical, because every question have different concepts. Okay, pile. Okay, very good. Okay, she's asking how to do different kind of questions from physics. First thing, like I told you, you have to be having a very deep knowledge of the concept. And how can you have a very good knowledge or conceptual understanding of any topic? Here is the answer. NCERT. NCERT is the finest book which explains about each and every topic to deep concept which can help you understand and do any problems from that. So the first thing that you must do is read the NCERT to its depth. I know that while you start reading NCERT for the very first day or for the very first time, you will find it a bit difficult, isn't it? Don't worry. Keep on reading it 2, 3, or let's say the 4th time. Once you start reading it the 4th time, everything will start coming into your mind. You'll start understanding and you'll start loving the subject physics. Understood? Okay. Then again the question, sir, I'm reading NCERT every day, but still I'm not able to do the problems. What you must do? Yes, you have to keep on practicing as many questions as possible. Okay, keep on doing, because if you keep on practicing, you itself, without your knowledge, you'll start getting involved in the process of solving the questions. Okay, that mental ability skill will slowly come into your head without your knowledge. Okay, you will start slowly improving in solving the questions. Don't worry about it. Is there any trick to learn magnetism chapter? There is no trick to learn any of the chapter. There are some things which you can do to improve your efficiency in learning. That's what I can say. Any of the subject, okay, there is no tricks to learn. The only way is to improve your efficiency. Improve the efficiency with which you can learn. Okay, the best thing is to make the short note. Okay, right now, whoever is interested in getting full marks for your upcoming board exam or JEE exam or NEET exam, whichever, you must start making the short note. Whenever you learn any chapter, let's say you are talking about the chapter electrostatics. Okay, you started learning about electrostatics. Okay, first start writing about charge. The first topic is charge. Write down the important points of charge. Okay, whichever you find which is very important. I'll give you a small example. Okay, let's say 2 positive charges, they repel. Okay, 2 unlike charges, they will attract. Then go to the next topic, Coulomb's law. Okay, what do you have to write? Coulomb's law. Write down the equation. That is more than enough. K, Q1, Q2 divided by R square. Okay. The next topic, electric field. Write down the formula for electric field of different charge arrangements. Let's say for a given charge formula, 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by R square. Okay. So start making a short note and let this be a habit for you. Because once you start making this, only important points, only important equations. This is very useful, very useful. And make sure that you solve at least 50 questions every day. 50 questions from each of the topic. Okay, if you can make sure that, okay, your marks are going to boost up. It will be just going up like a rocket. Aise upar jayega. And make sure that you always start your study with NCERT. Every day, every time. Okay, make sure that first you complete NCERT before jumping into any of the big books that is available in the market. Any of the big books. The best book for practicing and for learning for the board exam is NCERT. And those who want extra knowledge, extra questions, you can start referring other books. I'll tell you which all books you can refer. Okay, HC Verma, I'll tell you. 1 minute, give me a minute, I'll tell you. Then after doing with NCERT, then you have to go for the NCERT examples. How many of you have seen NCERT examples? Okay, there are so many questions, exercises are there, examples are there, so many are there. How many? How much? How many have seen this NCERT exam? I'm not asking how many of you have solved NCERT examples. How many of you have seen? Instead of NCERT, no. Notes are always short in form. Okay, first complete NCERT, read NCERT, then depend upon the notes. Okay, yes. So these two are done. NCERT is done, NCERT example is done. Next is doing as many multiple choice questions from every topic. Whenever you learn any topic, let's say you are learning the chapter of electromagnetic induction. Okay, so the first topic, let's say Faraday's law of induction, right? You know that the equation for EMF is equal to L into di by dt with a negative sign, right? This is the equation for EMF induced, right? So make sure that you learn the concept first. First you have learned the concept, then what you have to do? After learning the concept, make sure that you are doing the questions from these same concept or from this equation. Okay, if you have learned a topic, make sure that at least 15 or 10 multiple choice question is being done from each of the topic you learn. Don't think that you'll first complete the concept, then you'll be going for the question. mat kar le ise. Don't do as such. What do you have to do? क्या करना है आप लोगों को? हाँ बिल्कुल, start learning with a particular equation or a particular topic. Try to do the question, then only jump to the next topic. Okay, that is multiple choice question. I hope you all know what are multiple choice question. You will be given a question and there will be 4 options for that, and one among the 4 option will be your answer. You just have to pick it up, which means answer is already there among the 4 options given. You just have to ऐसे pick करना है बस. Okay, बढ़िया. Okay, next, assertion reason type question. Other than multiple choice question, the next kind of questions you can have is assertion reason type question. How many of you know what is assertion reason type questions? Assertion reason type questions are, you will be given an assertion. अरे सर ये assertion क्या है? Assertion means और कुछ नहीं, it is a statement. You will be given a statement. Okay, you have to read that statement and understand whether the given statement is true or false. Okay, you have to read by using the concept. You have to understand whether the given statement of assertion is true or false. Then one more statement will be given as reason. You have to read that particular statement which is given as reason, understand, then you have to understand whether it is a true statement or a false statement. Okay, so you have to read the statement of assertion. You have to understand whether it is a true or false. Okay, then you have to understand, go through the reason statement and understand whether it is true or false. And one more thing is there, whatever is the statement given as reason, you have to find out whether that statement is the reason for the statement of assertion. I'll give you an idea. Okay, an idea is let's say, okay, so assertion, let's say क्या लिखेगा? Okay, the momentum of a body is equal to mass into velocity. Okay, momentum is equal to mass into velocity, and reason is given as, okay, momentum is quantity of motion. So in this case, what do you have to do? Just read the first statement of assertion. Momentum is equal to mass into velocity. Yes, it's a correct statement. Then read the second. Momentum is the quantity of motion. Yes, that is also a correct statement. Now you have to look whether reason statement is responsible for the assertion statement. Momentum is a quantity of motion. Yes, it is because of that momentum is having the equation of mass into velocity. So assertion is true, reason is also true. Reason is the best way of explaining the assertion. So you have to pick that option given. Okay, this is simply the assertion reason type question. Understood? ठीक है, समझ में आ गया और कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं. So you have to start practicing multiple choice question and assertion reason type question. You have to do it. You have to start now onwards. करेगा ना? बिल्कुल. और क्या सर? बिल्कुल हम करेगा. और क्या है? What else is there? Now, let us make an analysis for the term 1 examination. What we are going to do, we are going to make an analysis for the term. You all know that a sample paper is being released from the side of NCERT, right, from the side of CBSE. Now I have analyzed it and I'll tell you how the marks are being divided to each of the chapters, right, so that you can prepare accordingly. Let us take the chapter of electrostatics. What is it? The chapter of electrostatics, if I take, almost let's say 30 to 32% of the question is being from this particular part of electrostatics, which means the first two chapters, right, electric field and electric potential, these two chapters, almost 32% of the questions are being come from electrostatic. So you have to understand how much important this particular chapter is, right? Just by learning you will be getting out of 100 32 marks. Then if you go for the current electricity chapter, let's say almost 28% of the question is from this particular chapter. You can see that. Wow. Okay, then you have what, magnetism chapter, right, magnetic effect of current, electricity, and magnetism chapter, right. Both these chapters has almost let's say 22%. And once you go for EMI and AC, okay, these two chapters almost contain 18%. So you must have understood, right, how the marks are being distributed. As we are going away to the final topics, less marks are being awarded. This is just a vague value I have given. Okay, don't think that these are the exact values, which means I just wanted to tell you how important each and every chapter is. Okay, among all the chapters, which one is the most important? Electrostatics. Okay, then current, electricity, magnetism, right, then we have EMI and AC. This is how it goes. So I hope you all got an idea. Sir, on plus for class 12, right now I'm teaching only in YouTube. Okay, for 12th standard we are doing the chapter of electromagnetic sorry, not electromagnetic induction, alternating current. EMI is over. If you have any doubts for how to learn, what to learn, you can ask me now for the next 5 minutes. Jaldi se jaldi. And those who haven't liked the session, right now you can show me how much love you all are having towards physics and towards your Ameer sir, right? So you can click on that like button and show me how much you all care for me and love for me. No, it is not at all late for 2023 aspirant. This is the right time for every one of you to start. Sir, MCQs practice nahi kiya ab, is it too? No. The reason why I have started or did this particular session right now is this is the best time for every one of my legends and warriors to start with their studies. If you start right now with a proper schedule, and if you believe in yourself, and if you can stick to whatever the schedule you are making, obviously you can complete the entire syllabus for the term 1 examination. That is a simple promise. As a physics teacher with this much of experience, I can say you can complete, and I know that you warriors and legends are gonna do it for sure. Right? So you just have to think in this way. Okay, I'll just give you a brief idea. Whenever you feel a bit low, okay, whenever you feel like I'm not able to do it, you just don't have to look into the result which you are whichever you are obtaining. You just think about the journey which you are making, which means how much effort you are putting. Even if you fail sometimes, okay, later in your life you shouldn't be regretting on the fact that I did the part which I was supposed to do at that point of time. I couldn't put enough hard work at that point of time. That's why my result was bad. That regret shouldn't be there, which means right now whatever it is possible from your side, give it. You know that you have to trust in yourself, right? Whatever is possible from your end, you just do it and obtain the result from it. You don't have to compare it with anyone, right? And be happy with whatever you are, whoever you are, and how much marks you are getting. You don't have to think that my neighbor is getting that much of marks, my friend is getting this much of marks, and why am I getting this much of marks? Because the life is not just about getting marks, isn't it? right? The life has so many meanings, so many dimensions, and right now we are focusing in the right direction for having a very beautiful career, and just do it in the best way possible for you. You don't have to compare, okay? And whatever you're doing, just have a smile on your face, and just say whenever you feel dull, okay, just say that nothing is impossible, okay? Nothing is impossible, right? You can you just look into the word impossible, okay? The word impossible itself I used to tell to all my students, okay? Impossible, you can see that, right? The word, if you start breaking it down, how it is, how can you read that, right? You can just read it as I am possible, isn't it, right? So the word impossible itself is can be diverted, or you can split the word as I am possible. So you just have to think that yes, I am possible, I can do it, okay? So I think I'm expecting every one of you to give your best, okay? To give your best. I'm not asking you to get full marks, I'm not asking you to get 95 above marks, I'm not asking you to get above 90 marks, I'm just asking you to give your best. If you all can do that, you don't have to regret in your life how much low the marks is. You just have to keep putting forward your hard work, okay? And whatever it is happening in your life, just give a smile. Definitely, right? How to improve in numericals, right? How to improve? Very simple. You have to keep on doing the numerical problems, which means whenever there is a problem of 25 into 5, what every student nowadays do, okay, the person will take the mobile calculator, open karega, 25 into 5, 125 milega. At that time you will get the answer. But once you are in the exam hall, once you are going for JE, once you are going for NEET, you know that calculators are not allowed. So once at that point of time, you will find it so much harder to find the answer for this. Okay? So right now, whenever you are solving problem, okay, try to find the numerical value at that point of time itself. Paper to utna hard nahi ho jayega. Okay, you don't have to think about the paper is going to be hard or not, because all my variants and legends are itself hard enough to break any of the papers, right? Isn't it? Yes, of course, Erado and H.C. Verma, yes, it is the best books. You can use that. ICSC board, good, good. Start preparing for your 12th standard, okay? Whatever happened in your life, it has happened, okay? Is there any point in thinking about the wrong things or the bad things happened in your life in your past? No. The only thing that you can make a change is in your future. Nothing can be done for your past, है ना? So just think about the future and do the best for your future and do in the best way possible. That's all you can do. Whatever happened तो हो गया, जो हो गया तो हो गया, काम तो हो गया बस, है ना? So think about the future. Think about how amazing you can make your future. That's it. Best book for physics for NEET. Okay, I'll tell you. First complete your NCERT. Okay, then what you have to do is try to solve at least previous year questions for the past 5 years. Whichever exam you're gonna write, even if it is JE, even if it is NEET, or even if it is the board exam, whichever exam you're going to write, make sure that after completing the NCERT, make sure that you are jumping to the previous year question for the past 5 years at least. How should I focus on study? ऐसे I was just kidding. Focus to aa jayega. You just have to keep your mindset. You just have to think that, okay, I want to learn. I just have this much of goals to attain. Okay, you want to motivate yourself. That's the only thing. Okay. So I think I have answered all your queries and all your answers. My next class is at 8 p.m. Work power energy chapter. How many of you are gonna come? 8 p.m. work power energy chapter. 8 p.m. work power energy. How many of you are gonna come? कौन आएगा to learn with me? With my warriors and legends in the classroom. Work power energy at 8 p.m. And at 10 p.m. we have alternating current AC chapter for 12th standard. So if you want to learn with me, don't forget, be there exactly at these times. 8 p.m. it is already 7:40. I'm expecting every one of you coming. I know that all my regular warriors will be there for Pakka. I know that. Yes, that will be good. 332 dropper batch में आपको join कर सकता है. Facing some problem in physics conceptual concept. So what to do, sir? Keep on doing it, Sashwan. Okay, so keep on doing it, keep on practicing. Okay, you don't have to feel bad even if you don't get 1 or 2 or 3 questions, right? Keep on doing, practice yourself. Okay, आ जाएगा आपको. Don't worry about it. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mira. Thanks, sir. Are the first person who told me how to start physics, right? Okay, thank you. So anyone who haven't liked the session, the best way to show some love towards Ameer sir is how? Kaise? Or the best way to show some love towards physics, or the best way to appreciate whatever I am doing over here, just click on that like button. It is just like giving some compliment and appreciation to all the teachers, right? We also will feel motivated. We'll also feel like doing more and more to the students, right? Okay. Now, thank you so much for everyone for being here and making the class so awesome, right? And I think many of you haven't still joined an academy platform, right? It will be a best option for you, and this is the right time for making a plus or an iconic subscription, right? To start learning with an academy for the long-term batches. And some offers are going on. If you are going to subscribe before 13th of September, for 12-month subscription, you will be given extra 4 months free. And for 24-month subscription, you will be given extra 6 months free. Along with this, you are given 10% of discount. What do you have to do? You have to simply use the code of AMB10. Don't forget. Okay, you will get an extra 10% of discount, whatever is the amount that is being shown on the screen. So AMB10 use kar le and be a part of an academy as soon as possible, because this is the right moment, this is the right time. You have still enough amount of time if you start preparing now. Okay, and don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, don't forget to subscribe so that you will get all the notifications, right? So see you all at 8 o'clock. Bye everyone. Till then, take care. Bye bye.